Well, just hours before the inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump, the United States Capitol remains deadlocked with a number of road closures and traffic diversions. A robust security plan also in place across Washington, D.C. ahead of the historic moment. Well, our ZNS News team in place providing team coverage of the event. Here's Devonte Hanna.
The Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas' coverage of the inauguration of the 47th President of the United States of America is proudly brought to you by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Tourism, Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, Rocky Farms Nursery, J.S. Johnson Insurance, Janae's Fashions, Baja Retreat, and the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center of the Bahamas.
We're giving you a snapshot into what conditions are like here in Washington, D.C. just hours before the inauguration of the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, who will be sworn into office for a second term tomorrow. Now, obviously, there's bumper-to-bumper traffic here on the streets of Washington, D.C. There's very minimal movement, though people want to get to all of the events that will happen today. There's a church, a pre-inauguration church service, as well as a rally this afternoon at 5 p.m. where the president-elect is expected to make an appearance. Obviously, many people are now getting their MAGA hats. Many people are in their coats trying to make their way there. They're walking on the streets. They're trying to catch Ubers to get there. And now, what's particularly interesting about what's happening here in D.C. is that, California, many of the roads or the streets have been blocked off, just like this one here. And the armed forces are also here on the streets, restricting access, but also that is the security methods that are now being put in place. This, as the inauguration has now been moved on the inside, and as you can see, it's now snowing here in D.C., and tomorrow the inauguration will now be indoor, as it is expected to be one of the coldest ever. Now, of course, again, that inauguration now in the Capital One Arena as opposed to at Capitol Hill, and it's going to be a historic event tomorrow as we continue to cover this event. Once again, the rundown will be live from Washington, D.C. tomorrow night on inauguration night. And for right now, from D.C., I'm Devonte Hanna. I'm going to send it back to you in studio.